Hi everyone, welcome back to today's class. Today we're going to continue on our pivot table. We're going to look at how to apply conditional formatting to pivot table and how to update calculations when you add new data. Using conditional formatting in pivot table is similar to using conditional table on the normal table. The area where you're going to be confused has to do with total. So let's see how we're going to do that. Click on conditional format. Let's look at data bar. Click more rows. We have three options here. We have selected cell. We have all cell. When you click selected cells, it only applies to the selected cell only. When you click all the cells will be affected, including the total, and that will not give you the relationship between the figures. But what we're going to look at is all cells showing values for product line only. Totals for product line only. So let's look at this first. If you click all total value, you see that the relationship. So you see that in this case, the relationship in relation to the grand total. So all these look too small. But if you want to compare the product line only, then we go back to our conditional formatting. Then you click manage rules. And we want to edit the current rule. Click manage rule. Then you double click on this. Or you click edit rule. Click edit rule. So you select this. Click OK. OK. Apply. You see that we can easily compare all these values. Now we know that we have the highest sales here, 9,287, followed by 8,900. So we can compare value to value here. That's on conditional formatting. Then we move to how to update your calculations when you add new data, your source data. Here we're going to look at how to update your calculation when you change value inside data set. How to copy and change pivot table design. You want to change the table design. How to name pivot table when you have more than one table. How to update your data to pivot table when you add new column. How to use ring name in pivot table when you add to your data. How to refresh calculation when you update column header. How to update when you update data source. Then we use how to use table instead of ring name. Now, let's start from change in value inside dataset. We have cells here. When you add new data or new value to your dataset, there are three ways to do this to update your data. One of the way is by clicking refresh from here and click refresh here. Also, and come to analyze and refresh. And you can use refresh all. if you have more than want to refresh in all the pivot table that you have. Let's say you have more than one pivot table. Now, in this case, we have quarter two, and what we have there is we have customer. Okay, for quarter two. Let's use quarter. Then we use quarter or use customer. Okay, let's use customer first. Let's look at customer number 3. Currently, we have customer 3 to be 308,000. Now let's add 500 to it. Customer 3. Let's change this value. Customer 3. See that nothing happened here now. But what you're supposed to do, just right click and click refresh. Suddenly we have 608,000 here. So that is one of the ways to do that. Or come to analyze here, click refresh, or you refresh all. That's one. Two, what happened when you want to copy and change pivot table design? So okay, we want to copy, copy, and bring it here, paste. So this one method. Just copy and paste, and with this you have your data. As you want to present a result, a report, you have your report here. So, and this one is fixed, nothing can change it. You can format it just like we do the normal formatting. Now, next thing is you can come here and change the design. We already keep this report here. So let's change the design. We will like it. So you want to change your design. You can always come here and change your format the way you want it. Let's say you want to view each. You want to have report for each of the quarters. Now, so we have this. Copy. So this now is for quarter one. Change. Have this for quarter two. Just copy and paste. So we have insert. So we have this for that. And also have naming pivot table. Coming back to this place, here we have when you click on pivot table, when you have more than one pivot table or you want to name the pivot table, then you click analyze and you come to this place. This analysis, sum of cells. Sum by So we have that. Now here we have analysis. Name this. We analyze. Analysis. Quota. Now here you have the name. Have call it up here. Then the next is when you add new column. When you add new column, what do we do? Here, I want to add to our cells. Let's add new column. I want to add discount. Add discount. Net pay. Net pay here. I want it to be like 95%. So we have 95% here of the total sales. Let's refresh. Let's try and refresh our data here. Let's refresh our data. Click and refresh. You see that nothing has changed. And when you check the pivot, the field list here, when you check the pivot field list here, you see that we only have the three columns: quota, customer, and sales. There's no net pay here. What do we do in this case? We go back to analyze. Now this time around, you click on the you change data source. You change data source to include this column, because currently we are working with three columns, so you cannot change data source to include E. Now you see that we have net pay in our report now. You can now add net pay to the value also. Now we have three columns. So once again, in this kind of situation, when you add anything outside the current list, the current table or data set, what you have to do is you change the source to include the particular column or row. Also, when you have the next is to use ring name. This is similar to what we did. We just let's use Ctrl Z. Now, instead of changing the data source, you can also decide to name the range. Use the ring name. Then you come here. Say sales data. Sales data. Now, when you click here, we have sales data. Let's copy this. Copy it, or you can type it if you like. Ctrl Z. Now you click on your pivot table, then go to analyze, change data source. Now instead of selecting this, I'll just come here and put the name, that is the table name or the range name. So click OK. So you see that this has added to our field list. So when you click it, you have it under net value or whatever you want it to be. Next, you've used range name. Now, what now happen when you update your column data? When you update your column data, what happen? Let's say we don't want we have sum of sales, sum of net pay. Let's say we want to change the net pay to ordinary net. Let's change the name here. From our data set, we have net. Now I will say cash. Either net or cash, the same thing will happen. So you see that when you come to this place, nothing has changed. If you refresh, it went off. Why? Because the name has changed and Excel could not find the name, that particular name, the net pay, in the pivot list again. So now we now have our cash or net or whatever in the new pivot list. That is, when you refresh, when you change the column header, the last name will disappear from the pivot from your list. Then the new name will appear that you cannot use the way you want it.